Hello ladies and gentlemen, Paul Flahan here with Paul's iOS device, showing you iOS 8. Apple recently released iOS 8 to the public, and here it is. So I'm going to show you some of the features iOS 8 brings to the table. First is just a quick UI change, and that is a swipe up from the bottom to get to Control Center. It is a flatter UI with not any more new functionality, but it's a flatter looking design. In my opinion, I really enjoy this look. Next, let's go ahead and go to Notification Center. We'll swipe down from the top, and you now have two panes. You've got the Today view and the Notifications. Previously, you had a Today, Notifications, and Missed. Now it's just a Today view and a Notifications. Also, you've got third-party widgets. Here you can see my Dropbox widget in my Notification Center. And there's going to be a bunch of apps that will support this. And to make sure, to see if some of your apps do, just go ahead and get to Notification Center, swipe all the way down to the bottom, and select Edit. From here, you will see the applications that support the widgets for Notification Center. And you can, here are the apps that aren't included, and you can quickly add them just by hitting the plus and remove them by hitting the minus. And next, let's go ahead and take a look at messages. Here I've got a third-party keyboard. I'll go into that here in a second, but here in the Messages app with an iMessage, you can hold down on this little microphone here on the right hand side. When you hold down that microphone, it'll start recording your voice. This is a quick memo. You can swipe over to the left to cancel this voice memo, or swipe up from the top to send the memo directly to your recipient. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and hit the X. Now next is holding down the camera. When you hold down this camera, you will have the ability to send a quick front-facing camera shot of, say, it would most likely be you, like a selfie, or see, there's me. You can swipe up and then let go, release. It'll send the picture. Or if you swipe to the right, now it's going to start recording. And from here, you can release again, and it'll automatically send the video. It's not going to ask you, are you sure you want to send? It's just going to send it automatically. And if you don't want to send anything, just swipe back over and hit the X. So that is some really cool features of the Messages app. Now here in the keyboard area is a huge improvement to iOS 8, excuse me, is the third-party keyboards. This is one of my favorites. This is Flexi, and when you hold down, here's the normal keyboard. When you hold down on this globe here, you've got your keyboards, and here's my third-party keyboard. Now to get your third-party keyboards, I'll have a link to some of them in the description below. But you'll just go to the App Store and you will download the app for that specific keyboard. Here's the app for Flexi, and you can go ahead and modify your keyboard accordingly. See, I can go ahead and make my spacebar normal size, smaller, or even large, and I can change the color of my keyboard also, if you can see that. Excuse me. So you've got tons of options here with third-party keyboards. There's Swipe, there's Flexi, and TouchPal, just to name a few. And in order to add your keyboard, you'll go to Settings, Settings, General, Accessibility. Scroll all the way down till you see, nope, think they moved it already. Yeah, go to Keyboard, Settings, General, Keyboard, and from here you'll select Keyboards, and then select Add New Keyboard. And from here you will get your third-party keyboard showing up here, and then you can go ahead and add it. So those are third-party keyboards. And another cool thing in iOS 8 is your health app. In the health app, you can add a medical ID. From here, you can create a medical ID, and it'll show up with a swipe from left to right on your lock screen. If you've got a passcode set, your medical ID can show up just in case of emergencies. Say you're incapacitated and the ambulance shows up, they can go ahead and access your medical information right from your lock screen, which could possibly save your life. Another cool thing, which you got a tips app here, are the, let me swipe back over here, are the quick respond to a notification. Get a notification, you swipe down on it, and you can quickly reply to that message from inside any app or from the lock screen. So you'll be able to respond to text messages without having to be in the Messages app, which is highly anticipated. This has been something needed for iOS for a long time. So these are just a few features in iOS 8. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it, as it is the easiest way to help out the channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And I really appreciate you watching, and share this video with your family and friends. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.